Alright, so welcome back once again. As the title may suggest, today we're going to be looking at how to take out the side plates on a replica WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt, and we're also going to take a look at if they will fit in, you can see it over there, a commemorative scratch logo version of the belt. So that's plastic, this one's metallic. So anyway, as you probably know, on the back here, and if you've watched my previous videos, you'll see that there are two screws for each of the side plates. So obviously it's this one, and on that side it's that one and that one. You don't want to be interfering with these ones up here and down here, because that's the actual side plate there, and obviously you don't want to take that out. So the interchangeable round plates, my camera flipped there, I apologise. The interchangeable round plates are separate from the main side plate, so they do pop out. So that's why we only want to be interfering with these two screws here, and the same on the other side. So I'm just going to switch camera here and just quickly go through unscrewing them. You can skip that part if you want, but that's how we're going to do it. Okay guys, so I'm going to, like I said, unscrew these two screws on each side. I'm just using a standard little screwdriver like that. That's all you really need, something. It's an actual screwdriver, not a Phillips head, because these screws are not Phillips head screws. So just unscrew them as you do. Hopefully I'm not in the way of the shot here. So they're not too tight, so that's pretty good. Come out pretty easily. So you can see the screws, like I said, they're screwdriver head screws, whatever you call them. They're not Phillips head. Not that long, pretty short, but they're what hold the plates in. So obviously, like I said in the previous video, do not lose these screws, because you do not get spares of these with the side plates. You have to rely on the ones that come with the belt. So I'm just going to put those aside behind me. Pretty easy to pop out, as I said. That's the second one. Over to this side now. There you have it. Two screws there. You've got 4 in total. Just give the belt a little shake. That's all you need. And there you have the side plates have popped out. So before I continue, I'm just going to show you what the belt looks like without the side plates, because there are little catches that hold it in place, which I mentioned in the last video, so I'll take a quick look at that. Cool, so these are the original side plates that have been popped out from the belt, as we've just seen with the screws being taken out. So on the belt itself, it's just a plain flat strap there. Obviously here you have the tooling, but here it's just plain, because you know you're not really going to see it, assuming you've got the plates screwed in. So you can actually see the sort of brownness, or whatever is the redness of the simulated leather, where the holes have just been drilled out. As I said, you have these two little catches on either side. There are ones at the top and bottom, but I think they're just to hold the plate in place, so it's not sort of pressing right down on the strap itself. But these two catches on either side, it's just so then the plate, when it's, say for example, if it's just resting in there, it's not going to just wobble about, you know, freely like scratching a record or something like that. So yeah, I'm just showing this side rather than flipping the belt. So you've got the two catches on either side, and then on the plate itself you can see there are two little grooves here. So that's how they would lock in and would be prevented from freely moving around like a CD or record, as I just said. So just a quick look at the side plate here. So it's like the Roman Reigns one we've seen, just obviously the standard one. That's a bit 3D, and you've got the diamonds or simulated diamonds around the edge. Same sort of weight and thickness as any of the other side plates you get. So put those aside. We're going to be taking a look at how to fit in this video, how to fit in the Roman Reigns side plate. So I'll just show you how they sort of fit in case you are a little unsure before you potentially buy one of these. So let's switch back to the other camera and take a look at that. Right, okay, so there might be an easier way of doing this, but this is the sort of way I've just quickly gone through it. So what you do, you just rest the plate in there like so. So that just drops into place, but obviously without the screws it will just fall straight out. So yeah, so obviously you will want to screw them in if you're going to be messing around the belt, whatever the fuck you're doing. So drop the plate in there, falls into place very easily. Gonna need your 2 screws, of course, for each side plate. So this is how I'm gonna do it. Sorry if I'm in the way of the camera, but I'm just gonna tip it like that. Get the screwdriver, pop the screw into the back of one of the holes, and then obviously you can't see. I'm hoping you can see any of this from the belt front view. Shit. Right, it's just falling out. It's a bit tricky. Like I said, there might be a better way of doing this, but I don't give a fuck right now. So my plan is to gently screw one of them in just a little bit, just to hold it in place. Like that. So that's in. Do the same with the other one. Don't worry, I won't do the whole thing like this. Nope, this is falling out. Like I said, it's a bit tricky, this way of doing it. There is an easier way. Then there is an easier way, and I'm a prat. Alright, so that's pretty much in. It's not as tight as it should be, but I'm just doing it quickly. So I'll grab the other 2 screws, grab the other plate. Is that going to show yet? Pop that in like that. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So that's pretty much holding it in place at least. You can skip all over this if you want, if you got the general idea. Right, so they're just holding it in place. As you can hear, they're wobbling around, so yeah, it's not 100% tight, so just tighten them up. Obviously don't go like a madman, otherwise you might bugger the screws up a little bit. So just as long as they're sort of not rolling around. Like so. Just make sure I've got this in shot, otherwise it's completely pointless. Right. Last one. Do 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 do. Right, okay, so now they're not clanking around, and that means, well, that is clanking around a bit. Let me just check this out. Right, yeah, so that one's a little loose. Alright, there you go. So your side plates are in, so let's just take a look, close look at that. Alright, and there you have it. Plates are screwed in. That's how it goes. Pretty simple job. Like that. Camera's all over the place. Hopefully it shouldn't be. Yeah, that's that. So they won't fall out now because they're screwed in nice and tight. Not, you know, not like to the point where it's at the point, you know, its limits, but holding it in. Alright, you know what, I was gonna sort of see if these plates fit into here, but I can't be bothered. Not that I'm giving up on you guys or whatever, but I'm sure one of my viewers did say that these plates will fit into commemorative plastic version. I did just try to unscrew the screws on the back, and they're so bloody in there. They're really tight. It's just not worth the hassle. If someone's already confirmed that, then fair enough. I don't see any reason why not, because the size of these plates are exactly the same as those or the whatever. 4.25 inches, so should work. And on the back, it's just the same old thing. The screws, these are the ones you want to be interfering with, and none of the rest. So anyway, guys, that's that video. So that's how you would change the personalized side plates on the replica belt. If you got any other questions or whatever, I'll try my best to answer them, but people can probably find the information out there. So once again guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheerio.